going to be making alternatives to the paper pumpkin. So, oh wait, okay. Yay, we've got some people joining. Hi, Shelly. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock on the dot. We're going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, today we are doing, hi Lisa. We're doing paper pumpkin. And I'm just going to say before we get started, I have a paper pumpkin club that meets in Strasbourg. We get together once a month and we make our paper pumpkin kit. And actually, I guess I should ask too, just to make sure everybody can hear me. Can you guys give me a thumbs up or something just to let me know you can hear me? I know I had trouble last time with trying to make sure that my volume is good. But I'm going to go ahead and speak instead. Oh, good. There we go. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is paper pumpkin. I'm going to show you a couple of alternatives that I've done and we'll make them together. So what paper pumpkin is, that's this box right here. What paper pumpkin is, it's a kit that comes every month and we do not know what's in it month by month. It's a surprise to us, as well as, demonstrators across the world. And what we do is we always make the cards that's in it, but we also try to do alternatives. And today I'm going to bring you a couple of alternatives that I have made with this kit. And I'll be honest, let me show you the front. Hi, Betty. Let me show you the front. This is the kit. And this is February's kit, and these are the cards that we're making this month. So every month they'll give you an overview of what cards are actually in the kit. And then if you open this up, it will give you directions on how to make all the cards in the kit. This is $19.95 a month, and it's an awesome deal because it comes with everything that you need. I mean everything from adhesive to your ink. I have an ink here. It all comes within this kit, and stamps and paper, everything that you need. So it's our job to kind of make an alternative to some of the cards that are in the kit. So this first one, you'll see it has like this black and white here, and then it has the succulents is kind of the theme for this paper pumpkin kit. And then this one has some cute, adorable little cups that have succulents and cactus in them. And then this one has you behind it, and then they've kind of, you are wonderful, which I think is really, really cute. Now this one, if you were on my last Facebook Live, we saw this one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do something with that one. So let me go ahead and dive into the kit. We also get baker's twine. We get a lot of goodies with it. So a stamp set. Look at these. These are little dots, enamel dots that are with it. And here, of course, look at this. I can't go anywhere without a dimensional being on something. This is a stamp set, and it has this beautiful succulent cup and a succulent. I haven't used it yet because it's got coloring on it, and you know how I am about coloring things in, so I'm not there yet. And it's got those cute little enamel dots. But this is that paper. This is that with the succulents. How pretty is that? And these succulents are really pretty. And look at those colors. Adorable. Okay, so that's one. This was the other one. And it says you. Remember it said you are amazing, I think. Yeah, you are wonderful. And then there was one more, and I might have used them all. Oh yeah, it was one with the cups. I've used that one. So that one is the one that we're actually going to be doing the alternative on. So these are cards. The cards also come within the kit. And they give you different options on cards. All the cards that they supply have white inside. So you don't have to worry about, being able to write a sentiment or even stamp a sentiment on the inside. So they all come with cards and embellishments. Here's some vellum. And then here we go. They also, well, sometimes they have stickers, but these are just to make your sentiments. And you'll see the sentiments here. So there's life is tough, but so are you. Thank you, and you are wonderful. so, so sweet. So, okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. Let's get started, see what I come up with. Let me put this somewhere safe. Okay. So the first one we have, and of course the moment I put it away, I'm like, oh, well, I need that. The first one that we have, I'm going to start with this one, not only just because it's right here, but this one was challenging to me because of all the colors. This background here, that is the succulent, which is great, but this black and white, it just threw me off. So on the card itself, so you see the card, it's this black and white like this, and then you have all the succulents in the back. So I'm going to show you the alternative that I did for it. Here's my alternative. And like I said, it was challenging for me because I'm like, okay, well, which way do I do it? Because the background of the succulents was busy enough for me by itself. It was already busy. And then it had the stripes in the back. So I pulled in the vellum that we also received in the kit. I pulled in the vellum, and then I did a little sentiment on the side, but I still added the succulents in them. So I wanted to make sure I added that because they're so pretty. The photo itself on the card is so pretty. I'm sure it really doesn't do it very much justice right here, but that is one of the alternatives there. And like I said, that one really challenged me because the background. I had to, I had to make sure I had the background straight. So that's one alternative, and that is to this one here, this first card here. Now I'm going to move over to this card, and this card was the one with the U. This one was the second one that was so challenging. So it started out with the U, and I don't have very many of those left either. But if you notice in the paper, let me see if I can bring the paper up again. Or did I use them all? I might have used them all too. Oh no. Wait, I have one left. Let's see. One left. Sorry. So I have one left, and this is the U. And let's see if we can put it in the light a little bit. And you see in the U, there's different colors. There's a little bit lighter, succulent, and stuff like that. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to pull from these lighter colors because there's a lot of green going on. There's this background. So I wanted to pull from that. So what I did was I made this card instead. So this card, and we're going to make this one together because I wanted to show you how I did it. I used some of the Gingham Gala paper for the background. I also used Highland Heather, which is another color that that's in our color family, but it was also in here. So I want to pull those colors from out of there. So we're going to make this card, and then we'll move on to our third card. So what I'm going to do is just pull in, and honestly, whenever we do alternatives, I always try to stick as close to what the kit has provided so we don't have to pull very much in. And so here I still have this, the U, but I also have this background, which is the gray, the basic gray. And then I have, all I brought in was the purple and a little bit of the Gingham Gala, which is this right here. I have a couple pieces here. And so this Gingham Gala is going to fit right here. Okay. And so let's put this together. So I'm going to sit this here so we could still see that. Move my ink there a little bit. That right there. And let's go ahead and put it together. It should not be as hard as I always make it out to be on camera. Hopefully. But you take the pieces and just adhere them together. And this is going to have a border all the way around. Just like that. And so all of these pieces are in the kit. So there's nothing that you really have to measure in order to put this together. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'll just go through this quickly. Now you can have this and you can make it whatever size you like. And I'm just going to adhere that down there. Hi, Barb. And then we have, let's see, can we do this a different way? Trying to think if we could do it a little bit of a different way. That's okay. Because I'm always looking for alternatives and the way to do it. So this is actually popped up a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit more of this baker's twine. And if you see down here on this one, it wraps around the baker's twine, wraps around the bottom. So I'm going to use a little bit of snail, put that around the back, and then I'm just going to put my ribbon, my baker's twine there, and then wrap it around the front. Don't worry about the front of it yet until you have the back part down. And so now you can move it wherever you want it to on the front, just like that. Okay? And so it's going to kind of sit just like that. We're going to use some of these dimensionals that were also provided. Okay. Whoops. I'm going to use these to also kind of hold down that baker's twine around the back. Put this there. Here we go. So there is our first part, our first layer. And we can go ahead and layer that down because everything else that we need to do, whoops, is this one of those that have, we need to put some more glue on? Feels like I just pulled that one off totally. All right. So now they're being finicky because I'm on camera. Does that one work? Nope. So, oh look, there it is. On my thumb. Oh my gosh. So last month's Paper Pumpkin, we were getting a lot of complaints from people about these little things sticking. And this month I have in my kit, they're not sticking as well. So if they don't stick, take your snail and just run it over the top. Be just as good. And then we're going to go ahead and put that in the middle, just like that. And then we have the base of our card almost already done. All right, and so then what we're going to do, we already have our bow. Bow's already made, and this piece I've cut down. This is 1/4 of an inch, and I just made it long and then kind of cut it to how I wanted it to. But now let's do a little bit of stamping. We want to have you are awesome. So let's pull in our stamp and a little bit of ink. And I'm going to show you what I did with this. Let's see. Can I use, yes, I can do it this way. Stamp is upside down. Always make sure your stamp is upside right. That helps. Promise, promise. Okay. So is everybody having a nice Sunday? We got a lot of snow. Did everybody get a lot of snow? I think we almost got like 8 inches or so of snow. That's a lot. For right now, anyway. I mean, I know Colorado is known for a lot of snow, but we really have not gotten a lot of snow. So I'm using my banner, my label kind of banner punch here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out my our wonderful. I'm going to cut that out. Punch that out with a punch. And put that back over there. Now I have this, which is going to be adhere to this. So all I need is a little bit of snail. And I'm going to, whoops, just put a little bit of snail there. Of course, it looks like a lot of snail that way. Put a little bit of snail there. Hi, Kathy from Wisconsin. Did you guys get snow too? Wisconsin is known for snow too, I think. At least that's what I see on the movies, because I have not been there yet. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cut this in half because I don't have my little mini dimensionals. I'm just going to cut this in half and stick that on both ends. So what I want is I want it to stick up. Whoops. I want it to stick up, but I want it to be there in the middle. So let's take this part off. Hopefully they will stay. The adhesive part will stay. And we want that right in the middle, which will also hold down our ribbon. Again, hold down our ribbon. Then we're going to take some glue dots and we'll adhere down the ribbon, this super cute little ribbon, and use our little paper piercer tool. And let's see, straighten out the bow here a little bit. And then the last thing I need on that are my little dots, which I think they have eluded me. They've gone somewhere. Hold on. Here they are. These things fall off the table just as I think they jump off the table just as I'm getting ready to do a video. It's crazy. It only happens when I'm getting ready to do a video. Promise. So here we go. We're going to put down our little dots here. And these dots were also provided in your paper pumpkin kit. How easy is that? Super easy. Super cute. Oh my goodness. So again, all I did with this one is just pulled in that purple. That purple that's in there. I don't know if you can see that. You see it better there? All I did was pull in that purple. Okay. So that is 2 down. So it's this one. This one was with that other paper. And then this one is with the U. And now we have one more. And I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way because we are going to be using this beautiful color, Lovely Lipstick. I think I've fallen in love with this like just recently. I love this color. It is so pretty. So in my last Facebook Live, I said we were going to use this Lovely Lipstick. And the reason we're going to use the Lovely Lipstick is because of this little guy right here, right? So I was like, oh, you know, everybody's using this so that you can see. Let's see, where is that? Here we go. This here, this is how they've used it. They use the fresh fig, and I guess they pull from this right here. They pull from this one, but I want to pull the color from this one. So we're going to be using the Lovely Lipstick. Okay. So here are and look at that. That's all I need. So I have the kit. This is from the kit. This is from the kit. And this is from the kit. So all I needed to do was supply the ribbon and then this Lovely Lipstick paper. And seriously, it's 5 1/4 by, or 5 1/2, nope, 5 1/4 by 4. And this is the card we're going to make. Super easy. And this, again, the stamp is in the stamp set that comes along with the stamp set. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by stamping because it's going to go really quick. Now this is the vellum. I'm going to stamp on this vellum, and the vellum that they provided is super, super thick, which is awesome. I'm so glad. It's really, really thick and very nice. So glad. So let's take this Lovely Lipstick, which has turned out to be my fave, and I'm going to ink it up. And I'm going to stamp, well, I'm going to turn the stamp around first. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp right about here. Okay. Hi, Laura. You guys, I promise, once I do the replay, I'm going to go back and see everybody's comments and say hi. Please don't think I'm ignoring or anything. That's a little crooked, I think, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, so we have this piece that is, whoops. We have the piece of the vellum just like we need it here, but see how we need to have some of it cut off. So we're going to go down to the bottom and then just cut our banner. Now you totally could use the banner punch as well. That we do have the banner punch we could use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my piece right here. And see, it's going to go right there. It's going to go just like that. Super easy. But I want to do this before I add it to anything. Okay, does that make sense? We are going to adhere this down. Excuse me. Every time I get on camera, it seems like I'm coughing like a crazy person. I don't understand why. I don't know why, but okay. So we're going to adhere this down. Look how beautiful that is. Doesn't that just bring that out? Doesn't that bring that red out from there? It makes it pop even more. And I've seen this one demonstrator who did it. She cut this whole entire piece out to make that red stand out. But I also think that the red border is super cute as well. Super, super cute. So now we have this vellum that's here. And the vellum piece, a lot of people are kind of weary about putting vellum on because it's what kind of adhesive do you use on it? And you don't want it to show, which is true. I don't want it to show. But I have words that are there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put it down right there. Snail, right there. And I don't want to smudge. I don't think I almost smudged. And then I'm going to put this down just like that. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to put that down. Whoops, whoops. Not there. There. Almost kind of covering up, sorry, almost covering up that one cactus that's in the back. But I'm going to go ahead and put that down there. And then what I want to do is my ribbon. I'm going to adhere my ribbon with a little bit of glue dot here. With a glue dot, not a little bit, but a glue dot. Use my handy paper piercer. And then put that there. And then I'm going to cut off this piece. I'm going to turn it over. And I'm just going to go right along the line. I'm not going to cut my ribbon. And then just cut. Well, I said I wasn't going to cut that. Here we go. Put it right there. Whoops, whoops. Make it straight. There we go. And I don't want to hit that because I think I'm smudging. I don't want to smudge. So let's do it like that. Okay. So now this part is done. All that's left is to put it up on our card. Super easy. That's it. That's it. Now, again, every month we get the paper pumpkin. We don't know what's in it, but we try to see what other demonstrators, like if they get them first, to see what they are doing so that we can also either make alternatives from them or, of course, make our own. But there's so many ideas, always so many ideas on what to do with your paper pumpkin. And I promise you, we'll get together and the ideas just start flowing once you're with other people. The ideas just start flowing. Oh, and then my last bit to that is I have these adorable little enamel dots. Let me move some stuff out of the way. And let's see, which one did I use? This tiny one? These are from the Happiness Blooms. Happiness Blooms kit. And there you go. How easy is that? I'm just going to wipe that off a little bit. But there's your card. So that was card number 3. This one was card number 2. And we used Highland Heather and some of that gingham paper on this one. And then this was card number 1. The first one I did, I thought that was the most challenging. This one, for an alternative. And again, I just kind of erased some of that background on it because that's what was kind of getting to me. So there are my alternatives for this month's paper pumpkin. And I'm going to show you really quick. These are what they come as. This is what you can make with this kit. But I'm showing you that you can make all of these, though, from this same kit. And I have one more for you. And this one was also made with this one face here, the cups and the succulent. This card was also made from that. So again, look at all these ideas that can come from that one kit. And that happens every single month when we get together and we stamp. So this is Paper Pumpkin for the month of February. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Leave them in the comments or anything like that. I will be posting these on the Stampin' with Raquel page so you guys can see them a little bit better. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. And you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye now.